I from time to time like to work on shit on the weekends for like predator hunting grounds. One of those previous projects was a tracking guide, and I get like in short bursts of inspiration. I can't really fucking grind on a document for like a week straight and still feel good that I spent my time wisely. So every now and again, I take like a 1 day or 2 days out of the weekend to fucking go over documents and or like create documents and shit. This is like 40 pages, but I'm pretty sure it gets stretched out by the fucking images. So maybe about like actual fucking 19 pages of fucking information and just stretched out to 40. But this is a tracking guide, and it's basically one of the more controversial topics next to fucking the Grimtick macro. And that shit could probably shouldn't even be considered a macro. It's kind of just like a rapid fire input, but it made everybody go fucking crazy. And I bet you miss fucking having just a rapid fire fucking gun compared to what we have now, which is the reckless fucking bug. So doesn't look so bad anymore now, does it? I'm not quite sure what this is considered. Actually, it's not even really like a guide at all. It's just showing like a lot of variables and throwing a lot of variables at people, and it's not really like a fucking hand holding guide. There's not like a lot of hand holding stuff that I do. It's not it's not that it's not my style, it's just not something I fucking take the time to really fucking do, I guess. It's more or less we're showing people, or I'm trying to show people what things are in like practical fucking use, because the shit we have right now is a lot of on paper stuff, if anything. So it's a lot of the stuff isn't actually shown what it's like in the fucking in the field, and just like with things in practice. So shit like this is really nice to be able to fucking show people. This one's not too crazy. It's like you shoot blood on the floor, like simple fucking concept. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure why I put clicking and cloaked in the same fucking in the same word chain, but that's my dyslexic brain when I'm fucking drinking, dude. I don't fucking know, but clicking would be a validator for blood, or like a more evidence in a way. I know what this clip is, but I'm gonna play it anyways, just for people to see an example. So I'm wearing headphones right now, but if you were not wearing headphones right now, what happened was the audio flamed to like 180. So I knew I passed the fucking pred when he was clicking, and the blood stain confirmed the position. That's pretty much how you have to think about shit. Is you think of clicking as a way to have a general idea of location if you have more evidence, like a blood stain, or a visual indicator like a branch transition, which will make like leaves shake, or at certain distances or even up close, it will make these fucking dust clouds and shit. Yeah, so there's sound, there's visual indicators. I'm doing a really bad job at explaining this, but it's just I'm just introducing variables. It's not really like a fucking guide. I kind of go over some low graphics fucking topics and shit like that. Low graphics, for people who don't know, are fucking really over fucking rated, dude. Everybody is going crazy about low graphics for fucking seemingly like the visual aspect, like it looks visually fucked up, but they don't actually do the testing. And if anything, low graphics, or like more specifically low shadows, is better at fucking nighttime than it is daytime. and it just doesn't make a lot of sense for people to go crazy about daytime when this is kind of what it looks like at fucking nighttime. You know what I mean? It's just fucking wacky, dude. Right here, sorry. Yeah, you put shadows to low on PC and gamma to high, and that shit is actually daytime. And I even fucking try to say like shadows are better at medium quality, which you get all your shit like working optimally without it fucking looking like fucking microwaved ass, dude. The idea is you're trying to get like a performance boost out of it, but I don't really notice like too much of a performance boost from low to medium shadows. It's more or less like view distance and shit like that. So they're trying to get a performance boost to just fucking get their 60 FPS basically. If whoever is trying to fucking use low graphics, it's more or less so it's more or less performance. It's not like it's a big deal, and I know a lot of people get crazy over fucking exploits. Really, you just need to calm the fuck down. At like lower FPSs, I don't know if it happens on controller. I haven't really tested it, but you get into like this DPI purgatory, or like when you move your mouse, you're not getting the fucking movement because I'm pretty sure mouse movement scales with fucking FPS, and that shit sucks, honestly. So you get into like DPI purgatory at lower FPSs, and it literally fucking affects it's performance affecting. So having like lower graphics really fucking is really nice to have like higher FPSs, so you don't get into that fucking DPI purgatory. I go over like NVIDIA shaders and shit like that. This is over glorified, and people who are only on console, like I hear from them more than PC, is like they're like, oh, you could just like do graphics adjustments and shit like that, like as you're playing. Like it's fucking gimmicky, honestly. I think it's the game settings are just fine, but depending on what your monitor settings are, I could see this actually being somewhat fucking interesting for other people who don't have like a good IPS monitor settings or shit like that, you know. It doesn't really bother me too much. Like someone can already have those settings on their monitor, like person A, but person B might not have the contrast right, and they don't feel like messing with that on their actual monitor and pressing all the fucking buttons. So I could see like NVIDIA like game filters helping with that, or like even reshade for that matter. From what I've seen, like the NVIDIA like game filters kind of like reset on me over and over again. It's kind of fucking annoying. I think on reshade there's like a little bit better user fucking friendly profiles to save and load. Oh, so there is actually like low shadow stuff you can be fucking pissed about. There's certain spots on like headquarters and derailed where the geometry actually does not fucking load at certain distances. So you could legitimately be fucking mad about that. That's something that I think people would be in their right mind to be like, hey, that's kind of fucked up. It is fucked up, but it's not like that for every spot on the map. There's some pop-in with like low render distance at certain spot, or low view distance, sorry, at certain spots of the map, but it's not that crazy, honestly, and it's another like overrated thing for fucking people to be mad about. But these spots, like if you're gonna be mad, I get this, and that shit's been, or this shit's on this roof has been there for fucking forever, dude. There's this spawn too. Oh, there's that headquarters spot. Yeah, this pop-in is pretty fucking terrible. Okay, so there's also some concern about headquarters nighttime. This is probably some of the worst fucking integration of adjustable graphics I've ever seen in a fucking game. It is so fucking dark. And I feel so bad for the fucking PSN players who don't have adjustable graphics. Shadow quality on PC being adjustable and being able to be set to low on headquarters is a fucking godsend. PSN versus PC. If a PSN player is on the fucking night map and the best they have is adjusting the gamma fucking through the roof, and just to show you like what it's like for fucking for PC, it's like you could just set the shadows to low and this shit's actually workable. Like, it's fucking nice. Like, you can actually see what the fuck you're looking at, and it doesn't go both ways for PSN versus PC. But not a lot of people are actually setting their graphics to low. I don't know if it's just like they're trying to avoid fucking conflict with other people, or they just don't want have to mess with fucking graphics every single game, or worry about optimization. There's like people have their reasons. I've heard a lot of perspectives about graphics over the years, but everyone is different in that regard. I would go over a little bit on audio optimization. You just turn down your fucking music, leave your voiceover and sound effects volume to 1. Sound effects are your audio indicators. Your voiceover has Predator clicking. It also has Zeus talking. I probably should make a note for that, but I probably will forget. A lot of the issues I have is I have information, I just forget to put it. And other people don't have information and they spread it everywhere. It's just fucking exact opposite. It's crazy. Audio hardware. I actually have the M50Xs that is in the picture right here. Use a monitor for like visual indicators, being like closer to your fucking head so you could actually see shit. It's okay. So this is what I have a problem with starting shit. It's like I don't fucking complete things. And so the guides are basically left incomplete because they just run out of motivation and inspiration at the end of the fucking day. Because they are just kind of like weekend projects at this point. I don't actually play a lot anymore, to be honest. I even have example of footage, but this is patch 2.49, and it kind of makes a difference because of Leap. That's the only fucking real reason why I would continue like recording it and shit like that, and putting new videos into this guide is because of the Leap. That's pretty much it. So what it's like to fight Aston is kind of like what it's like to fight Thunderwolf. I think I fucked up and put the edited version, not the full game. I don't know how I fucked that up. I need to fix that, but basically what it's like to fight Aston is what it's like to go against Thunderwolf or even Sam. Sam is really good at tracking Preds down, but he doesn't always like to chase. But if you're going against Jesp or like Thunderwolf, like that, one of the two, they will chase you down, similar to how Aston uses ESP to track Preds down. They're pretty much like almost 1-to-1 fucking fighting like a good player versus somebody with ESP. That's why I put this here. So yeah, it's just a bunch of variables for tracking and not really like a guide. I try to show practical usage. I think I had to re-record because like shit was getting frozen and stuff like that. But it's possible for a game to be bad even though you moat the Predator, and people need to understand that just because you kill the Pred doesn't mean you have it's a good example for tracking. So shit would be red if maybe like the game ended too quickly, and if there just wasn't like good examples of how to put shit in practical use, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it so far. There's not like really a lot of hand holding. It's not really like fucking finished, and it needs a lot more fucking work to it, but that's what I got so far. There you go.